Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Mindful and Mellow. So today is Sunday, July 27th. So we are going to do a tarot reading for the week ahead. So effectively today, right through Saturday, it's August 2nd. So let's jump right into it here and kind of see what the week has in store. This card got stuck in the deck. This card got stuck in the deck. So I'm going to kind of pull these two aside. So they are the Magician and the Nine of Cups. All right, so so these got stuck in the box. So I want to pull them out separately. They obviously wanted to separate from the deck. So to me, I'm just going to read these two intuitively. I mean, hey, listen, the Magician, he's got the infinity symbol over his head, infinite possibilities, tremendous opportunity, all the tools and everything you possibly need to do whatever you want to do and manifest true wishes, dreams come true. The Nine of Cups is all about that wish fulfillment, that truly abundant state, having everything that you want, that overindulgence and all the good things that life has to offer. So I love to see those two cards in general. I'm going to put those two right here. So we're just going to have those overarching the deck. Let's pull and let's think about something to, what do we have to look forward to this coming week? What do we have to look forward to this coming week? And as always, if I have to, I will cover up the deck if there's any perceived nudity. So the Strength card. Okay. So Magician and Strength, we have two major arcana cards already. We have the Five of Cups, and we have the Seven of Swords. Something to keep in mind or something to be aware of is the King of Swords, the Eight of Cups, and the Temperance card. And then, I think in just the area of the good stuff, we have the Nine of Swords, the Two of Swords, and the Queen of Swords. All right, so definitely a sword theme there. Okay, so the things to feel really good about, to look forward to, is the Strength card. Again, very similar to this. You have everything you need. You have the strength, you have the power, you have the courage, you have the trust and admiration from a lot of people this week. I think a lot of people see you as a valuable resource. They also see you as somebody who is confident, who is, but also I get the word even-keeled, okay? The term even-keeled. You're definitely being seen as that. Something to look forward to. This might seem a little perplexing, right? The Five of Cups here. But when I see it with the Seven of Swords, I feel like this is some sort of strategy to leave something behind. I mean, maybe something is being left behind, moving on, turning that page to something better and bigger, and kind of leaving some of the pain and discomfort behind, okay? So you're moving past something is what I'm getting. And that might have taken a little bit of strength, or it might take a little bit of strength, but you should look forward to the fact that you're putting it behind you, and any difficult thing, it's not following you around, okay? We need to be consciously aware of that and just focus on all the positive things that are going on for in your life, because this is telling me, you're leaving that hurt and pain behind. You're maybe you've employed some different strategies, but you're also kind of moving in that different direction. So something to be aware of. I do feel like you're going to get some sort of communication that's going to encourage you to potentially move on, okay, from something. So this is something to be aware of. It doesn't mean it's a good thing or a bad thing. The King of Swords is someone who is very logical, who is very, very, but I'm also kind of getting that this could be somebody who is very persuasive is the term that I'm getting. So they might persuade you to do something that would encourage you to move away from something you've been working on, something you're doing, someplace where you live, whatever this might be. This would certainly be an interesting, option and offer for you. But again, it kind of shows you how people do view you as kind of having all the skills and abilities, being tremendously valuable, and also having the strength to do, do whatever needs to be done at the time. Okay, but also kind of being that calm voice of reason. Now, the thing to be aware of is the Temperance card is going to challenge you and remind you that it's important to find that balance and maybe kind of go within a little bit, do a little bit of meditation. But this is also, finding some balance between what you truly want and desire, and kind of, evaluating, is the juice really worth the squeeze, is the term that just came to me. So beware of that. Any offer you get, is the juice worth the squeeze? Meaning, is all of the effort, is the change, is whatever this is it all it appears to be, or is it just something really shiny on the surface? Okay. In the area of the good stuff, I'm kind of getting. So we have the Seven of Swords. The Nine of Swords. So I feel like you're kind of breaking away. Your hands may have been tied, but you're kind of breaking away. We go from the Eight of Cups to the Nine of Swords up here. We go from the seven of swords, to the 8 of cups, to the 9 of swords, okay? So to me, again, I think this is kind of like breaking away from a little bit of that whatever's kind of been holding you back, and you're moving on with a little bit of strategy, and you're also kind of like, enough is enough, is kind of what I'm getting, okay? This might be the vibe or the feeling you've had. And then the 2 of swords, again, I guess is kind of like, in my mind, is like, maybe you're getting out of your head. Maybe this is kind of coming with this the king of swords. But this could also be you realizing that you truly are, you do really have everything. You are making your life, magical and magnificent, is kind of what I'm getting with these cards up on the top here. And that you're able to kind of break away from something that's been holding you back. The Queen of Swords is somebody who is, she's very articulate, and she's also very she's very logical, but she's also very reasonable and reason-based. So I feel like, if there's anybody who kind of doesn't understand what you're doing, not only does it not matter, but I do feel like you're going to be able to kind of articulate it in a way that kind of keeps somebody, it pacifies people. People are like, okay, I understand better. Thank you for that explanation, kind of a vibe is what I'm getting. So, I do feel like that's something you can, look forward to, is breaking away from that. So let's pull a Whispers of the Ocean Oracle card for a little bit more information. I do love the Magician and the nine of Cups. Something could be, this could be a magical week for you. This could be a week when something significant happens. The Magician creates his own magic. It's a reminder that you create your own magic. You manifest your reality. Everything is you pushed out, right? Everything is you pushed out. The people, the scenarios, the circumstances. Okay. So we have gliding through currents with a different approach. You will glide through a situation with grace and ease, going inward and bringing your understanding, perception, or behavior into flow will help your dreams take flight. Well, this is dreams taking flight right here, the Magician and the nine of Cups. That is dreams taking flight. That is wish fulfillment, okay? But also when we talk about, like I think I mentioned this, right? A different approach. The approach may not have been working for you here with this 5 of Cups. The seven of Swords, he's trying something different. He is employing a whole new strategy, okay? And he's moving away from this, no longer serving him, and he's breaking free of whatever's been holding him back. Breaking out of the unknown, perhaps, breaking into something that's really meant for you, that's either evaded you, or something you've deliberately kind of steered away from. So, overall, this week looks pretty amazing. Be open and receptive to all those things. Be open and receptive to somebody coming in with some knowledge, some wisdom to share. Maybe they tip you in the right direction. Maybe they make you a formal offer for something, or maybe they just open your eyes to something new and inspire you to see something new and try something new. So, and also evaluate like where you are mentally and all the things that you have to offer. We have some of the best major arcana cards here. We have the Magician, the Strength card, and the Temperance card. Those are 3 of the best ones, in my opinion. So with that, overall, the week of July 27th through August 2nd looks pretty amazing. So have a good one, and we'll be back again soon.